The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Tonight, stepping up to the plate, Francisco. First pitch on its way. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Blackman comes on now, and he has it one down. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Here's Charlie Blackman now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Kluber is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw in a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis is in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes. Edwin Encarnacion now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Standing in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Lonnie Chisenhall will be next. Drilled on the ground is short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A tag for one, and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ball one to start the at-bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll... In now for Colorado, John Gray. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Popped him up. Ramirez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So stepping in, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to center field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 5. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kipnis looking up. It's off the rocks and gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Iannetta will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are two away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Seared down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit out towards second. Right to Ramirez. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Curveball stays a little high that time. Kluber steps into his windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it, and that retires. Here's Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Hit sharply on the ground. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Gray. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, geee-mulah2k3's.
Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And a sinker there. Swung on. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swung on and missed, and that's the in now. Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. First pitch on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yan Gomes.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready for another shot now, David Dahl. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Dahl is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on. Ready for another chance. John Gray. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
John Gray.
Ryan McMahon is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Encarnacion over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he's safe. McMahon, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. And he is back safely at first. And that was almost trouble. That misses 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And now he's on the move again for second. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the sure out. At the plate, Chris Iannetta trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. He struck him out. The third. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson becomes the first out of the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-1 home. There's a swinging strike on the sinker. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Trevor Story has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Donaldson's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. First offering on its way. And now the runner's trying for third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. On the second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going.
And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Yonder Alonso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he makes the catch for the second out. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Coming in is Blackman. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Cleveland